Hello. Today we're talking about words again. I have 3 words written on the board. Can you tell me something that's similar in all of them? It's not a letter. And what have we been talking about all week? Syllables, that's right. So these words all have 2 syllables. So if you split this one, it becomes admit. Is it easier to read when you know how to split it? Admit. And see, there's 1 vowel in each part. Next word, helpful. There's 1 vowel, 2 parts, helpful. Now this word's great to read also because you know that first part, help, and then it's easy to figure out the last part, full. This one, jacket. It goes right here actually. 1 vowel, 1 vowel, jacket. Whenever there's 2 consonants together, CK, PF, DM, you always put it between those consonants. Admit, helpful, and jacket. All right, we're going to try some new words. I haven't written on there yet. Let's see. See if you can figure out these words while I'm writing them. Okay, so we have 3 words. Can you tell me what they have in common? You should know it's syllables by now. How many syllables? Yes, there are 3. So when you split this word, already, there's those 2 consonants again. There's a vowel here. There's a vowel team here. Remember I told you if they're 2 together, they're a team. And then the Y is the vowel in that one. Already. You don't say already. It's already. So looking again, oh, there's 2 consonants. Oh, there's 2 consonants with a vowel in between. Carpenter. Now you know this word and you know this word. Carpenter. Easy, right? Here was another one, chimpanzee. You're going to put it between those 2 consonants and between those 2 consonants. Chimpanzee. There's a vowel team again. And here's just 1 vowel and 1 vowel. So with 3 syllables, it works the same way. Chimpanzee, carpenter, and already. And if you saw that great big word carpenter, it might be hard to read, but you could read that first part, car, and then you go on, you have pen, you're getting close, carpenter. You'll figure it out pretty easily. That's how you can read these great big long words. Oh, now I have some more for you. And this one we're going to do. Okay. So, what's the same in all these 3? It does have to do with syllables. How many syllables do they have? They have 4. So this first word, do you know it right off? So you go along and look, there's 2 consonants. Discover, or maybe cover, covery, discovery. I probably would do it before the B, but we'll see. Discovery. Right? Does that make it easier when you see the discovery? Now, you might know is, dis, and you might know cover. That would help. Discovery. All right, so here's another one. Oh, here's the vowels in them. Sorry, I didn't mark the vowels. There you go. Ooh, this is a big one I'm not going to tell you. Do you know that great big long word? Well, there's two consonants together, so we put it in between. There's a vowel here and a vowel here. Oh, there's two more consonants. Now, there's not two consonants here, but because I know this word, I'm going to know where to put it. Do you guys know that ending? Have you learned this ending yet? That says shun. So it's a syllable all by itself, so I know I'm going to put it right here. This is what they call an open syllable. It has a long vowel. So, and here's a vowel team. So this word is con. You can do that, con. You know R says conversation. They call this an open syllable when it ends in a vowel, and then the vowel says its name when it's open like that. All right, last word. That's a month. You probably know it. January. So there aren't two consonants together anywhere. But the first part is Jan. You know this word already. Jan, U, air, E. Now look, the U is all by itself. And so is the Y that says E. And then there's two A's. January. Okay. So that is basically what we're going to kind of do today, only in a very different kind of way. I want you to see how much easier it is to read the words if you can break them into syllables. So what you have today is two pieces of paper. Just a minute, I'll show you two. You'll get two pieces of paper. This one is Orion's, because he sits close to me. Okay? And you'll have a piece of dice. You'll have a die, just one. Okay, so then you get to pick one. I don't care which one you pick when you play this game. So let's say you pick this one. And then you roll the die, and it comes up with a 3. So you have to find which one of these has 3 syllables. Boy, that's hard. There's a lot of words here. You'll have to read them and figure it out. I'm going to mark avenue, right? Avenue. So I would cover that up. You should have something to mark them with. Piece of paper. You could tear a piece of paper up for that matter. Avenue. And then you roll the dice again, and this time you get a 2. So you have 2. Well, your goal is, this isn't quite bingo because the things are not even. It's called lotto. So your goal is to get a whole column down. And here is avenue that we already marked, but there aren't any 2-syllable words here, I don't think. Oh, let's look again. This is a long word. Has 2 parts. Handsome. Handsome. We don't say the D when you say the whole word, right? Handsome. So that has 2 syllables, so you mark this one, so you're almost there. You roll the dice again. Whatever you get, you have to keep marking. And what I want you to do is keep track of how many times you have to roll the dice before you get your straight in a row. Okay? We want to see who can get the shortest. Roll your dice and see how many times it takes you to get a lotto. Now on this one, after you've got this one done and you know how many times it took, let's say it took you 7 rolls of the dice. So you write that somewhere. Orange 7. Peach 7, whatever color that is. And then you try this one, and see how many times it takes you to get a lotto on this one. Maybe it's only 4 times. That would be amazing. You got them all 4 right in a row. That would be amazing. But you see which one takes the least, and we'll see who has the least amount altogether. Now, when you're done with this, you can take these 2 papers home, and you can play the game with somebody at your house. A parent, a cousin, whoever's at your house, you can play with. Give them a board, give you a board, roll the dice, take turns rolling the dice, and see who gets the lotto first. See if it's the same as when you did it. And then, after you've played lotto with it and you don't ever want to play lotto with it again, there's another game you can play with it. In order to play the other game, you have to cut the words out. So you have cards. So you have a bunch of cards with words on them. And then you each get a deck. So like you're the yellow person and he's the orange person, whoever you're playing with. And you have your deck of cards, and you turn one card over and he turns one card over. And it's kind of like war. Whoever has the most syllables gets to keep the 2 cards. And then you do it again. You each turn over a card. Whichever one has the most syllables, that person gets to keep the cards. So when you get done with the game, when you run out of time, or if you play it until someone has no cards left, the person with the most cards is the winner. So there you get 2 games for 1. Okay? So remember, when you play it, you're going to play with 1 board at a time, because you're going to play by yourself at your desk, roll the dice, and keep track of how many times it takes to get the lotto. Okay? And that is our assignment for today. Thank you very much. Goodbye.